Welcome back YouTube, to UK. Unboxing A500 Mini. Let's give this a whirl. Not read any reviews, not seen anything on it on purpose. I've bought this with my own hard-earned money. This is not a biased unboxing / review. We are going to plug this in because obviously we won't get a copyright strike. And yeah, turned up today, bright and early. This is from Argos, pre-ordered from Argos. Arrived at 7:45 this morning. So really swift delivery time. It is tiny. I say it's every single time with these things. Oh, it's really tiny. Yeah. Let's get that crap out of the way. There we go. Retro Game Biz. So I have read up on this. It doesn't support ADF files, which is a bit of a shame. It's WHD load based, which is okay. They have to be in LHA format, which is like the Amiga zip version, which obviously just for compression reasons. Now, there are a few quirks, as I think some people have mentioned. Again, I've not watched any videos of this, is just what I've read. You can run Workbench. A lot of people seem to think that it can run 1.3, but maybe not 3.1 and stuff. So, I mean, look, still early, relatively early days. The hope is you can set this up like you would do a higher end Amiga and have everything running from like hard drive loaders and stuff like that within the Amiga using USB. Because at the minute it seems to be like very just running games rather than running the Amiga as you would do an Amiga. But you know, time will tell. People will change it like they did with the PlayStation Classic. They'll change the front end, no doubt, the carousel and stuff like that. And contrary to popular belief, WHD load now is actually free. It used to be like there was a cost, like a licensing cost for it, but it's not anymore. So it is actually free. So you're not breaking any rules by using WHD load. Bit of a grey area regarding the games. You know, should you get them? Should you not get them? You know, I'll leave it up to you guys. It's not hard to find the games. I've got a hard drive full of them, which we'll chuck on here and have a look, see if it works. But let's have a look at this system before anyway. Box packaging, really nice thick cardboard. I do like that. You know, I'm a bit of a stickler for cardboard. Again, I've not done anything with this. I'm not going to go through all these games. You can see them all here. Yeah, pick of the bunch. Another World, Alien Breed looks good. Chaos Engine, absolute classic. Supercars classic. Lost Patrol, really good. Chaos Engine, Speedball 2, Cadaver. Pinball Dreams, yeah. Battle Chess, yeah. F-16 Combat Pilot, yeah. Kickoff 2, Legendary. I don't care what anybody says. The best football game. Only those people that can actually play the game can appreciate that. Those that can't, they go to Sensible Soccer. But Kickoff 2, fucking hours spent on that. And again, you've got some of the stuff down the side here. Save resume. It's all pretty much standard fare with these minis. There's not a great deal of difference between it. You do get a 2-button mouse. You get a game pad, which everyone's banged on about. You know, the sort of hybrid CD32 jobby. I did read on a post that you can plug in a USB keyboard. So even though the keyboard's non-functional, you can still use a keyboard should you need to. So let's pop her open. Yeah, and look, it's tiny. It's tiny. I haven't got an original 500. I've got a 1200 in storage in the garage, but I don't have a 500. But the packaging I can't fault. Really nice packaging. Pop that down there, and there's the actual 500 itself. It's even got that creamy look to it, which is quite nice. But yeah, 3 USB, mouse, pad, USB drive under all keyboard, I suppose, power and HDMI, and that's your lot. There's your blurb. What am I? I'm on 406 though. Don't know what that even means, if it means anything at all. But yeah, build wise it's quite nice. Again, a lot of these mini consoles, they don't go far wrong with them. You know, really nice representation. Like I say, form factor wise, yeah, it's about on par. I mean, scale wise, I would probably say compared to the others. The old destructions, which we know we ain't gonna fucking read these, are we? Let's be honest. Yeah, I think it just tells you how to plug it in and what shit does. Yeah, you know, again, standard fare. I mean, it's literally like 2 pages. You know, there is stuff to do with updating the firmware on these and whatnot. So yeah, it's always worth a read and a check up every so often. But like I say, it won't. I can't see it being too long before people start pissing about with it. It looks to be a take on Kalato's Amiga Forever front end. I think what a lot of people have sort of said, which in and of itself is odd because people are paying for that and you don't need to. It's just maybe Amiga Forever. Well, you do get a HDMI cable, which comes in the mouse box, and it is the old tank mouse, optical tank mouse, lovely. Obviously, slightly smaller, but still, you know, from a mouse perspective, decent. Micro switched, yeah. I'm not. I am impressed, not disappointed at all. I mean, the pad's a pad. I'm sure you can plug in. Oh, and within the pad, you do get USB charging cable. So it's quite. And the old pad isn't micro switched, but you know, for a freebie pad that's chucked in, shoulder buttons as well. You know, I don't think that's a bad. What did I pay? 120 quid. Which is about, you know, it's there or thereabouts for some of these minis. You know, I think that the SNES one was it 60, 70 quid, I think, when it came out, but then the price went through the roof. Are you getting more bang for your buck? Well, maybe with, I don't know. But what I would say about this is, word on the street is it's probably the most powerful mini. So a lot of people sort of saying the fact that it can run some of these Amiga games and it runs them like flawlessly bodes well for like RetroArch and stuff like that. So once you can get RetroArch on it, it might be a really good N64 emulator and stuff like that. So you know, once people get to the grips of it, it ain't going to be me. I'm not that way inclined. You know, I know how to sort of interpret and use a lot of these sort of mods and hacks and stuff. But yeah, I ain't no dev guy. But that's the word on the street. So although it sounds, when you compare it to some of the other releases, it sounds like a lot more money. It's going to be like a Raspberry Pi or something inside it type thing, but it is quite a powerful unit. So what we'll do, we'll get this set up. We'll have a quick look at it. I'm not going to go through all the games. I'm sure people have done. I know people have done loads and loads of videos on this, those that managed to sort of get them early. What I will do, I'll hook the hard drive up and just sort of see what we can see in terms of how to add games, because that's what everyone's going to be about this. You know, yeah, the inbuilt games are okay, they're quite nice, but that's not what people are going to be getting this for. It's going to be what can we do with it afterwards, and that's going to be the gist of what a lot of people are going to be buying these for, myself included, because I just want all the adventure games, all the point and click adventure games and stuff like that, and a few of the other ones. You know, I'm not going to lie, and I think it's the ease of use and the convenience of these things. And a lot of people don't really, you know, why don't you just go buy a Mister and stuff like that, but yeah, there's something about it, you know, for me anyway, and it's nostalgia. Right, let's get it set up, all set up, guys, all plugged in, hooked up. You can see there, it has got like a little power button, so I'm assuming that is the power button. So without further ado, oh yeah, we've got the light, look. There we go. Hopefully that's coming through okay. Let's give it a bit of volume. Do we use the mouse or is it the pad? Pad it is. I think we can do 60. There you have it. Yeah. Like I say, these minis now with the carousel screens, pretty much standard fare. What I will say, you see, you got this nice flash rather intro, like you know, description thing. I don't think you get these with the USB. I think it literally just lists some. Obviously, when you plug in a valid USB. Again, I'm not going to go through these games. People have done these already. You can see all these. You know, you've seen all these games before. There's nothing new here. Like I say, for me, and I think for a lot of people, it's going to be, look, what can we do extra to it? What can we add to it? What stuff is missing from it? But yeah, some really nice games. You know, nice point clicks, time source at Speedball 2, ice cream, Supercars 2, fantastic. So yeah, you know. For what you get there, is it a great selection? I probably would say no. There's, you know, but I'm guessing it's what they could get, and it's going to appeal to a few people. 25 games seems really not a great deal for the Amiga catalogue. So what I'm going to do is plug the hard drive in and let's just see what we can see from that end in terms of, it's not really modding, but I think they call it side loading. Okay, we're back, guys. Change the angle so hopefully you can see the screen somewhat better. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a play around, not you know, not extensively, but just tinkering with this USB side loading, if you will. Just a few nuances that I may have discovered. So essentially, it's like I say, it's just my external hard drive. As you can see, I've got auto bleeds, what I use to run PlayStation Classic and stuff like that. What they suggest is you extract this WHD loader from their website. It creates this folder called A500, and then there's a free game on there called, I think it's Citadel, and it creates this folder on your USB drive. I don't really see any reason to have that that extraction, because it looks to me like it's just reading the USB drive. But one of the quirks I did notice within this folder, I downloaded a load of games, as you can see, all in folders and stuff like that. Now, weirdly, one of the games I was looking for to try and push a system was this T0 demo. So you would think it was under T. Now, when I put this hard drive into the PC, it is there, it's under T. But when I go into the T's, it looks like there's a file limit to what it can see, because it stops at TUs. So I'm just going to have a quick look. Damn it, I've got to get used to the menus on this. I think S's were the same as well, and the last S was something like Syndicate something or other. So if that's not on here, yeah, there's a limit. There's a file limit to how many files it can see per folder. So that's something to bear in mind. So you're going to have to split these up. It stops reading maybe about 300 files, maybe something less than that. But there's a file limit. Definitely a file limit to what it can read. So that's interesting. Anyway, damn it. Got to get used to this. Let me just go back and just try this T0 demo. Let's just see if this... So select that, and what it does, it pushes it down into the current media, and then you press home to start that current media. It's almost like it loads it. So let's see if it'll run this. But yeah, apparently the A500 Mini didn't load it, didn't like it. It was meant to be a bit of a powerhouse, but it didn't like that game. So yeah, as you can see, it's still in there, so it kind of keeps it into memory. I don't know what else can we try. Alien Breed 3D. Was that one of the ones that was already on there? I can't remember. That's a CD32. Should we try the AGA one? running it. How well it runs, I don't know. I've got to remember there's only one button on the Amiga. Don't press the start button to try and skip an intro, Stu. That seems alright. It's a box within the box. I think that's what it had to do back then. Yeah, the frame rate's a little bit juddery. Yeah, it's not great, is it? But that's Alien Breed 3D. If we go back into that, we can... what else can we run? Kickoff 2 we've already got it, but yeah, got them all on there. You can see all this. But yeah, I mean it runs the games. Oh, actually, RoboCod. That's an emission, isn't it? Yeah, there's a limit. There's a limit on there. Renegade. Oh, Rick Dangerous. Rick Dangerous is good. And obviously with some of these LHA files, which are just ADF files redone, you may get the trainers. So yeah, the play's fine. Yeah. Nah, I jumped him then. Is that lagging on the sound, do you think? This pad is not good. Someone's got to bring out a USB joystick. But no, it plays. Yeah, the pad's weird to use. I can't think how to use a pad on there. Yeah, good. I like it. It works. It does what it says on the tin, you know. I can't really show you much more than that. There's no work. I haven't got the workbench files. I need to find them. But overall, guys, yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. You know, I think the killer thing for this will be when they manage to run it like Auto Beam. So if I plug my USB drive in there, it boots from that, and it basically removes. It changes this whole carousel, and maybe just boots to Workbench, and then from Workbench, you know, you can load all your files from the hard drive, like you know, hard drive loaders. Let's just try the hard drive loaders. I don't think they're going to work, but that for me will be the real thing. You know, this is quite nice, and it's quite nice for just the people that want to tinker or whatever. But I think for people that want to sort of exploit it a bit more, that'll be the thing for me. Let's just have a look. I don't think these are going to work. So these will be the ones, like I say, probably multi-disc games. I don't know what's in here. Have you seen Aladdin, Alien Breed 2, Arabian Nights, Birds of Prey. It's a massive flight simulator. Again, a lot of these are going to be Hugo. Remember Hugo? He was on the PlayStation. Let's see if they work. I don't think they're going to work. Oh, bloody hell, it does work. That surprised me. Ah, that's interesting. Amiberry. Ah. Has it done anything? Very interesting. I didn't know what that was. Anybody else? It's just crashed it out. That was weird. Let's just try another one. And then we'll call it quits after this. I thought it was loaded, but maybe that A500, the A500, is that the mini screen? It is. Amiga WHD load auto booter, scan WHD load. No slave files identified, no files to load. Ultimate Amiga blitterstudio.com. Interesting. Very interesting. So it's almost like it's seeing something. Oh, skid marks. Just, that's weird. Weirdly interesting. That's blue. It was green before, wasn't it? Was it? I can't remember now. No, it doesn't like them. It doesn't like them. Okay. It doesn't like them. I don't know what JST files are. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Banshee. That's meant to be a good one, isn't it? I don't know what JST files are. I'm not an Amiga connoisseur. It looks like it's loading. There must be some built-in loader again. No, yeah, it's not going to like them. No. Okay, well, interesting nonetheless, guys. So, yeah, that's it from me. I'm not going to bang on too much. If any future updates come out for this, you know, I'm not going to do individual little bits. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. But when it's something significant, you know, that makes, I think, the whole interface more slick, then I'll have a look. But, I mean, in the short term, I mean, basically going in, you know, and loading a game that you want to play from within here is fine. There does seem to be a file limit, and I think it's probably around 300 games, maybe 250, and it doesn't see anything beyond that. So that's what it looks like, unless it's, yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's a file limit in terms of the folders it can see. So bear that in mind. Unlike me, you know, and I've got too many games, I'm going to have to split some of the directories up into parts 1 and 2. Right, hope that's been useful. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.